Dumbarton, so it's a good wee town. People come to like spread the word to come to your fights and support you, and it means the world for them to follow me and like and encourage me to do well. And it's I've got a good fan base and a good support system, so everybody's always encouraging me and always asking how's the boxing going. And I would love to box, obviously, and every fighter wants to box in their hometown. I'm from Dumbarton, so it would be great to box in some sort of venue here. It's great to get this chance, and this is what I've always, since I was a wee boy, starting out, since I've been 7-8 year old, this is what I've always said. I've never come into boxing to say I'm going to be a world champion. I've always said I'm good enough to win a British title, so this fight would just change my life, winning this British title. So this is the chance for me to get in that mix, and I'm definitely win this fight convincingly, and I'm one step closer to it. So biggest fight in my career, biggest fight to date, and I just want to be involved in fights like this. I want the kind of big fight against unbeaten guys and real fighters. So I just purely enjoyment, that's why I do it. So that's the motivation, just to win titles and win convincingly. And I like to have guys coming away from boxing shows thinking, did you see Martin Harkin fight there? He was good. You want that. This was originally my first boxing club, the Renton Boxing Club. It's now a dance studio. I first came here, my dad took me down here to train, must have been about 2004-05, before I moved to a club in Clydebank. But this was originally a boxing club. Shut down and then it was reopened for my friend, actually, a former pro middleweight, Vinny Baldessara. I think due to work commitments and stuff like that, he had to close it down, and then it was bought over by a dance academy now. So, but this is where it started for me. It was a great wee club, and it's quite close by from where I stay. It was good memories. So this is where it started. Yeah. There's not a lot of boxing clubs in the Dumbarton area, so this is why I came here, because it was convenient. It was close by. It had a punch bags, a ring, just your typical boxing gear, boxing stuff. And then as I started to box amateur, I went. As I say, I went to a club in Clydebank, which is the next town, and as that was open 2 days a week, and as I took it more serious, I moved on from there as well, and now I'm a box for Greenock Boxing Club. We tried a few gyms, and then my dad took me to Danny's gym, and I knew Danny he used to coach on the Scotland team. So I knew Danny, always liked him, was a big fan. He used to coach, mentioned to you before, John Simpson. He won the Lonsdale belt outright, a couple of Commonwealth titles, and I always liked watching him fight and liked his style. And Danny was just suited. We work well with each other. He gives me proper instructions, and he knows me, he knows what I'm good at, knows what I can improve on, and he's just a dead approachable guy as well. So he just brings the best out of me, and I just think that he's the coach for me. So, and it's been like that since we teamed up and the start of my pro career. So everything's going well so far. So just need to keep winning.
Do you remember the first time Martin came down here?
Yeah, I remember he came, him and his brother came along, Robbie. They came along for one of the other clubs. The problem you got with guys coming for their gyms is that I think, you know, the way we teach your kids, we start off with your balance and keeping your shape, and what we had to work on that quite a bit with Martin was his balance and his shape. Even at the moment we're still working on his balance and shape. He's improved a hundredfold, you know. But I remember when he came in at first, it was quite rough and ready. But you know, what Martin's big asset is he can punch. You know, that's what one of the big things I had to talk when I spoke to him about turning professional. You know, I knew he could punch a bit, and he was getting better and better all the time. He got a level in the Scotland team. He was in the Scotland team, but if you weren't in that wee chosen few, you were getting overlooked for the bigger tournaments, you know.
Yeah.
So we had a wee talk with him, and he fancied the pro game. He's your ideal, as a coach, he's your ideal boxer. He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, and his best pals, his girlfriend, his wife, you know. So that's what we look for as a coach, you know. So he doesn't go out and burn the candle at both ends, he doesn't drink, and he's a family man, so that's ideal for me. What I found with Martin was he had a lack of belief in himself, and just try to get him to believe in himself. And you know, he went on, he beat guys that were in the Scottish team for ages, for years, and he started to believe in himself, you know. He got their places in the Scottish team, and but again, it was the same guys that was getting picked to go away in tournaments, and they'd been away in a couple of tournaments, but it was he just wasn't get it. He wasn't going to make a breakthrough. Like any sport, coaches have got their own favourites, you know, when you get higher up. So he wasn't going to get a fair crack at a whip. So I asked him to turn pro, and I don't think he thought he was good enough to turn pro at the time, you know. And but just working on his belief, and it's been a slow process getting him to believe in himself and to work the way I was wanting him to work. It helped because I had him for about 2 or 3 years an amateur, and then we turned pro, and everything's just went excellent since then. You know, everything's just went really good. This is a wee test from him as well, but he's as I say, he's boxed people who's wanted to win before. You know, that's the difference. Maybe his opponent, boy Moorcroft, James Moorcroft. I've watched him and I've watched the guys he's been in with, and most of them are just survivors, you know. I think he's been won the boy best. He was in with him, the boy best. He had a couple of wins on his record, and well, I mean, he was catching a few punches, you know. So I watched quite a few of his fights. I know what he's going to do, and I know what it is. I mean, we've got a wee plan. That's how you get your plan. You know what your opponents, what they're good at. You try and nullify it, and you know what they're not good at, and you try and expose it. You know, so I've got a wee plan. Martin's looking good. His weight's brilliant. His weight's really good, and bring it on. You know.
Preparations went great. Since my last fight, I've not stopped training. It's went great. Everything's been good. I've been training with Danny Lee and Grant McCauley, and they've been getting me in great shape. Feel the difference in my recovery rate. You know, that's when you can tell you're getting fitter. So I feel just great, and preparation's been perfect.
Big opportunity, obviously, for title eliminator.
Oh, 100%. This is my biggest fight ever. This is, it would mean the world to me to win this fight, and I'm just doing everything I possibly can to make sure that I win it. And I don't want to just win it, I want to win it convincingly. No doubts, So massive opportunity, and obviously to Ian Wilson, my manager, for him to invest this into me is I can't thank him enough for getting me this chance. So definitely be all worth it in the end. So, my dad boxed pro in the 1980s. He fought for the British title and he boxed for fought for the Commonwealth title as well. Challenged for them unsuccessfully. So he boxed at that level and a high level. So it's good to kind of follow in his footsteps, you know.
Obviously stays involved as well, like trying to move every day and sort of things like that as well.
My dad just kind of likes to watch me spar, oversee the spar and watch me train. He's never, at the start early on, he's kind of coached me and stuff, but I've said to you before, I don't think the father-son relationship in boxing works. It might work for some people, I don't see it, it doesn't work for me, so but he's there to give me advice, pass on knowledge. He's been there and done it, so what better advice to get for somebody than a fighter that's like himself. So he's always there to give me wee pointers, wee tips, but most importantly, he tells me to listen to my coach Danny Lee. So
Is he a harsh critic or is he?
aye, very, very, very. He's tough on me. He's never gives me credit. Never, because when you start believing, you know, when people kind of blow smoke, they oh, you're good, you're brilliant, you know, you start believing. So I don't. That's why I don't. I'm my own biggest critic anyway. If I'm never satisfied or happy. There's always something that you could have done better. So, but he sees that in me. He knows how. He obviously he would tell me the truth. You know, if I was never any decent, any good, he would say, look, this isn't for you. Go and do something else because it's too harsh a sport. Too hard. You can get hurt badly. So he wouldn't lie to me. He'd tell me the truth. And the same goes with my coach. You can't tell them the lies in boxing because they'll get fun out and they can get damaged. So you need to be telling the truth in this sort of game.
My grandfather, and then I boxed, and then Martin's the third generation. So good thing, everything comes in threes.
Aye. Do you remember the first time sort of taking Martin to boxing and getting involved?
Martin had the head guard and the boxing gloves on when he was 18 months old. And he came to the gym all the time with me. So he's been in about it for a long time. Getting better every time, every outing he's getting better and better. I was good, but Martin was Martin's twice as better than me. Martin's good, aye.
Yeah. What's your relationship like with Danny? Obviously, like he's been.
Danny, I just leave everything to Danny. Danny's the best trainer I've ever had with Martin. Danny's excellent. Because me and Danny grew up together, went to boxing trips together, and had Danny earmarked for a long time for Martin. So he's the perfect trainer for Martin. I fought a guy called Jeff Decker. I think he was a Northern Area champion. And I stopped him in the 6th round. Then he asked for a rematch. Then I stopped him in the 1st round. So that was the area champions I fought then. I fought Sugar Gibberu. That was a scrap, that was a draw. But I still say I won that fight to this day, you know. And that was the one with the nobbins thrown in, £3,000 into the ring then. It's a lot of money then. A lot of money now as well. So that's it.
Hope you follow in your footsteps? Martin will hope you follow in your footsteps?
Oh, he's better.
Aye.
He takes bigger steps than me, he's better than me.
So Martin obviously won the Celtic title in style.
Aye.
Now it's sort of on the path towards the British.
And he won this in style as well. That's it.
What's your prediction for it?
Like, I'm not Nostradamus, but I'll tell you, Martin's got to put me to sleep. You know what I mean? I've heard them, they've been saying things, and I watched a wee interview with this Lee Bundle. He made some prediction about the 8th round. I don't even see the 8th round. I mean, this boy, I checked his last few opponents. I think they've had about 306 fights between them, and maybe 25 wins in that whole lot. So he's not a donkey derby now. He's in the Grand National. He's in the pedigree. I mean, so it's a different animal.
The rest of the people on it are just kind of like local famous people. Obviously, a kind of huge honour for me to be on this, and how they think highly of me to put me and my dad on this, which is great. So it's picture of me and my dad, and that was taken straight after my pro debut in Greenock Town Hall in 2016. That's what the picture's originally from. So it's great. It's great to drive past this and look, and what people actually think highly of me and my dad to be put on this. So it's unbelievable. It's a great feeling. It just makes me strive even more to do well. So
sort of local recognition as well.
Yeah, it's the local community obviously get behind people, like not just sportsmen but MD. It's just a good community that kind of encourages and pushes people and likes to see people do well in whatever they're doing, not just sports but any ways of life. So that's feels good. I suppose there's not a lot for youths and young ones to do. There's not a lot, as like I say, there's not a lot of boxing clubs, not a lot of things for kids to and teenagers to get into. So it would be good to see more boxing clubs or something, open youth clubs, things like that, opened up more. So yeah.
If you win the British title, you should do that.
Aye, definitely. You should open up a club. I know that would be good.
Win the title outright and then have it as a permanent fixture on the on the wall.
That'd be excellent. That would be the dream. That would be the dream.
I know I'm sort of saying this jokingly with you, but is that sort of something that you would like?
I would
consider, or like even have you thought about it, or?
Oh, it's, you know what? It's a big commitment for a coach.
Yeah.
Cause see, like you get some fighters that know me myself. It doesn't work like this as a pro, but you get a lot of kids that just go to the club and then maybe they'll not show up, or they'll go out with their pals and do other things, and your coach is he's not got a choice. He needs to be at the gym, needs to open it, and it's a big, huge commitment, and people don't realise. You know what I mean? They don't realise like how much a coach is involved with a fighter, and how responsible he is for a boxing club. You know, he is kind of the sole guy that is responsible. Other guys can maybe take time off or miss sessions, but coach, the official main head coach, it doesn't work like that for him. So it's a huge commitment, and I take my hat off to like my own coach Danny. He works full time, and he still manages to come down and open the club every night for me. And you know, it's things like that you don't forget that people do for you. You know, so.
Do not trust you with a pair of keys yet?
Aye, no. Well, you need somebody there shouting instructions at you and overseeing things. So, aye.
And what does sort of boxing mean to you?
That's a hard question, actually. Just that I do it for enjoyment. I don't box for money. I don't box for anything else other than I just want to win titles, and just purely for the enjoyment. I just love winning, and boxing's a strange one. You can be at the top of the world when you win, and then down here, lowest low when you get beat. So it's one of the feelings you get, one of these sports. But I just purely enjoyment. That's why I do it. So that's the motivation, just to win titles and win convincingly. And I like to have guys coming away from boxing shows thinking, "Oh, did you see Martin Harkin fight there? He was good." You want that. You want guys. If you're not getting talked about, you're doing something wrong. You know what I mean? That's how it works. You want guys coming away from shows thinking, "Did you see him there? He's a good fighter, and that's one to watch in the future." And things like that. So.
Do you think that Celtic title win probably helped with that being talked about a bit more?
It definitely helped. That's a. I know it's horrible to say, but that's the statements you want to make in boxing. You want to have guys, you know, obviously don't want to see them get hurt long term, but you want to be knocking guys out, and see the way Mike Tyson was during the 80s, you know, knocking everybody out, you know, everybody's talking about him. That's what you want as a fighter. That's what fighters you should have. You don't want to be in any boring fights. You don't want to be. Well, I don't like watching that as a fan. I don't like, you know, I like guys that are exciting to watch. So that's what I try to be as a fighter, as base my style on. So, but yep, that's what you want in a statement. You want to make statements in boxing.